Sanjay Maru postgame here inside the WFCU Center, wrapping up the Halifax Hurricanes being defeated by the Windsor Express. This was the Express's home opener, joined by Dartis Willis, the owner of the Windsor Express. First off, Dartis, congratulations, a second consecutive victory for you guys. Anything that surprised you about the Halifax Hurricanes or the Windsor Express going into this game?
Well, you know what? They're a good team, and I saw them this summer playing actually in a preseason game against London, and they always put out a good product. And so I wasn't really surprised at all. They play hard, they work hard. I know the coach himself, he sets up a great set for his players, and you don't expect anything less than a battle. And I saw them practicing earlier, and they're serious. So I know that we're on the right track. When you look at the product that we have out there, we know we're very competitive. We have another game tomorrow, so we have to pretty much get ourselves in line to be ready for tomorrow. But nothing surprised me. Both teams look to be very competitive and strong too.
And you mentioned being on the right track, obviously with 2 consecutive victories. Can't get much better than that, but are there any improvements that you'd like to see from your team? Again, victories in these games, but anything you'd like to see them improve going forward?
Well, you know what? When you look and look at the changes that we want to make, there's probably 2. I won't let it out the bag, but there's 2 things that we're looking to do that should kind of improve the overall product itself. So Coach and I are going to get together, and I know Coach already has set in his mind one particular gentleman that he wants to bring up. So we're going to put him out there, and I guarantee you're going to see an improvement overall. I think the guard play is fantastic, but there's one small change to the guard set that we're going to make right away, and I heard him talking in the locker room, but very small changes. He was very hard on him in the locker room, so I think you'll see that very quickly.
And what did you think of the turnout here today? Obviously, the first of many games that will be played here inside the WFCU Center. How happy were you with the fan feedback, but not just on the game itself, but even the broadcast as well, televised? What were some of the opinions you've received from others?
Well, you know what? I think your hardcore fans, they want to see more of their neighbors here. And they question sometimes, well, when are they coming out? And I think the feedback that they want is the same thing that I want. We want to see a great team, and we want to see a team that's supported. And so those are pretty much the feedback that you get from the fans that are here. My own feedback is very similar. I want to see a great product on the floor. I want to see the other entertainment side, right? You want to see the dancers and the entertainment at halftime and the games and the kids engaged. So when you see those things coming together, then you're usually happy. So not bad for a first night. We had a brand new staff today. All the way from the game ops all the way to the front office, brand new staff. And so not bad. And so we look to make some adjustments on the floor, whether it's the players and here, just so we can make sure the entertainment level is there.
And, a lot of criticism, not just from the Windsor Express, but the NBL in general, with low fan turnout. It's because, let's say, it's not the NBA. We're not going to go to a Windsor Express game. What do you say to those fans who maybe just dismiss the Windsor Express because it's just a Windsor basketball team? What do you say to those fans?
Well, I've never heard it just called a kind of a Windsor basketball team. It's the National Basketball League of Canada. It's in 10 cities, 4 provinces. And if you look at the product, we have an NBA coach. We have 3 kids that played in the G League. And so that shows you right there it's not a local team. If you look at the players, they're from all parts of the country, not just Canada, but U.S. and a couple other places. When you look around the league, it's scattered with NBA affiliations, guys that played at the highest level. Royce White, Sharon Collins. These are all guys that played in the NBA as well and still playing in high levels overseas. I think there's a misnomer, a miseducation of the fans, and you got to always work to educate the fans. These guys went to top schools. These aren't no backyard basketball players. So if there's someone that's not clear, it's because they just don't get all the information. But these players, if you look at the roster of where they went to school, top colleges. If you look at our guards, top colleges. No one went to a local university and then came and starred. It's guys from all over, so that's the good part. Yep.
Again, congratulations, 2-0 in your regular season. Once again, that's Dartis Willis. He's the owner of the Windsor Express. Big things ahead for this team going forward.